Hi guys, and welcome to the macro propagation of plantain or banana suckers. In your short is what we call a sword sucker. And apart from the sword sucker, we also have another type of sucker called the water sucker. What you are seeing right now is the water sucker, not firm in the ground. As I shake it, it is a little bit loose, and then the leaves are broad right from the onset. But with the sword sucker, they are very slender, very firmly rooted in the soil, and their leaves are shaped in the form of swords. And so we call them sword suckers, and they are the best type of sucker to use for the macro propagation or multiplication of plantain or banana suckers. And so what you do is that you get your nice looking sword sucker and then you cut it this way. What you are going to do is that you are going to peel off the roots from the sword sucker, because some nematodes hide in there and they do not let the sucker grow very fast and very well. And so we peel off the roots this way in order to avoid some infections, in order to get rid of the nematodes. The next thing we are going to do is to take off the peel of the sucker. We take the peel and leave the comb. Now, as you take the peel off, you will learn that there are some buds embedded in the peels, and that is where we are going to get new shoots growing from. If you have not liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. This is the bud that is showing. This is the bud that is showing where the meeting point of the leaves. And so we'll continue taking off the leaves this way patiently in order to expose more buds. If you have not liked the video yet, please like the video, leave your comments at the comment section, and share the video or repost the video so that as many people as possible can benefit from it. This is your way of supporting the work that I do. This video was inspired by my mentor Baba Awudu, who encouraged me to learn about the macro propagation of plantain suckers in order to expand my plantain farm. And so I continue removing the leaves off until I get to the most middle part of the sucker. And so I carefully cut off that part this way. Now the next thing I do is to make sure that the plantain does not sprout from the center, and so I'm going to kill that portion by putting the knife in and splitting or cutting into four. Yes, cutting that portion into four this way, and I remove the middle part. This way the plantain will no longer sprout from the middle as it is used to doing. Yes, and the sprouting will happen at the sides, at the bottom part this way. The next thing I do is I disinfect it. I put it in an insecticide so that I'll get rid of the nematodes. Now there are two strategies you use for this multiplication. I'm going to show you both. The first strategy is for you to split the comb into 8 different pieces as is shown in the video. After that, you cut off the middle portions in order to stop sprouting from the middle part, and so the shoots will develop from the sides. We then disinfect the cut pieces, and then we go ahead and nurse them in our prepared chamber full of sawdust. And so you place them at a distance of about 6 inches to 1 foot. And so I have both strategies going on in my chamber. I have a full comb over there that I expect sprouting to happen from the sides, and then I have the cut pieces also. And after this I will check which one gives me the best result. And so after I place them firmly in my chamber, I top it up with more sawdust so that they will get the right environment for sprouting to begin. Once again, please like my video, share it to all your contacts, and then leave your comments and share your experience in the comment section. So I water it and make sure that they get enough water. Sawdust can be very dense and sometimes generates a lot of heat, and so I water and I make sure that the water goes in very well. The next thing is to cover the chamber with a transparent poly bag. This will maintain moisture in the chamber and help the sprouting to begin very fast. Alright, so we used some bamboo to secure the corners of the poly bag, and this is the result we are getting. And 17 days later, this is what we had. We had some sprouting from the comb, the 8 pieces, and then the full comb that we placed there. And then 5 weeks later, we had some shoots growing very beautifully. And so this is where the actual macro propagation of the plantain began. So the idea is that plantain sprouts from the middle part of the comb, and so we need to stop it from continuous sprouting at the middle part of the comb. And so what we did was to use a sharp knife to cut to the base of the plantain and then stop the sprouting from that side. This will force the plantain to begin sprouting from the sides, from where the buds are located. The buds are located at the point where the pseudo stem or the leaves meet, as I indicated at the beginning of the video. And so we cut off the plantain this way, and then we make an incision and cross it so that the plantain will not sprout from the middle again, but will be forced to sprout around it. So you need to patiently do this. So when you do this, each plantain shoot is going to give you multiple other seedlings growing all around it. So with this concept, just one plantain can give you over 100 new shoots. You can generate about 500 shoots by simply using this technique. That is what the idea of the macro propagation is all about. And from my experience, I observed that putting the round, the full comb in the sawdust gives you better results compared to using the cut pieces. So I told you we're going to compare the results, and I did compare the results, and I observed that the full comb down there gave me better results than the one I cut into pieces. Those ones did not germinate early, and then they did not give me plenty shoots. As you can see, I removed one of them from the sawdust to check, and I observed that I was getting only a single shoot, and it took a very long time to come. And so I would advise that you put the full comb by preventing the planting from germinating from the middle part. And after about 4 months, yes, exactly 4 months, and this is the result that we had. We had beautiful growing shoots, and with this I was able to transfer them to my farm to expand my plantain. Thank you for watching.